What's up, guys? Ryan from Motorcycle.com. Welcome to In Gear. Support the brands that support us. On this episode of In Gear, we have Kriega's new R25. This is a version 2. This is a backpack that I have had the original version for probably a decade and a half. Put a lot of miles into it, even crashed it, unfortunately. So I was really curious to see how the version 2 stepped up the game, what changes Kriega made, and there are some pretty big changes, but let's get into it. So with the Kriega R25, one of the things that made it popular are going to be this quad lock harness design. So that's designed to take the weight from being just solely put on your shoulders to putting a little bit more of the weight into your chest. Super easy design to bust open, get the bag off. The design of the straps themselves are also super easy to get on and off while you have a jacket on. That has not changed. It's even got some new padding and whatnot on the front and back of the backpack, which are just gonna make the thing a little bit more comfortable. In terms of storage, as the name implies, it's gonna be 25 liters. So you've got a 20-liter main compartment and a 5-liter extra compartment here on the front. The entire construction is going to be super durable 1000D core Dura on the base of the pack and the harness area. And then they used a lighter 420D nylon ripstop and some other areas just to keep the bag kind of light. Honestly, for a backpack, it does have some heft to it. It's got a pretty thick back plate. Nothing like a back protector, but the entire bag is just really robust. Just like on the previous R25, you're gonna have these alloy buckles to get the sizing right. Once you have it set, you don't really need to worry about it, but it is easily adjustable with a tab here. Then you have this big panel of 3M Scotch-Lite reflectivity. You also get a bit of that on your front side with the straps. So the bag is gonna be hydration pack compatible. You've got some spots for the hydration tube to come out of, and then it's going to have the entire bag has a 10-year warranty, which is pretty awesome. Given the life of my previous R25, you probably won't need it, but it's there if you do. So the biggest change with this backpack is now the main compartment, the 20-liter compartment, now features a roll top design. So this thing, you got to undo 3 buckles to get into it, and it's now a roll top design where you have a white inner bag section that can come out, and that's removable to wash it out and whatnot. White so you can see to the bottom a little easier. That said, it's probably my personal least favorite feature. I'm in a place where I don't have to deal with rain a lot, so waterproofing isn't a terribly big concern for me. But the fact that I now have to do 3 buckles, whether I want to close or open the bag, is a bit of a bummer for my case use, because most of the time that's gonna be on press launches, pulling camera mounts, cameras in and out of this backpack. On the inside of that 20-liter bag, you don't have any compartments or anything like that. On the front of the bag, you do have this extra 5 liters. You've got 1 pocket in here and then a chain there to put keys on. Any kind of quick access though, it's not gonna be so quick with this roll top design. If you live somewhere where it rains or you plan on using this bag for some major touring, the roll top is going to be more of a feature that you'll be happy about. But when you look at what it takes, I've actually got my 15-year-old, something like that, R25 bag here. Still looks fairly good, got some bugs splattered on it. But if I need to jump out and grab something out of this backpack quickly, 1 buckle, undo this big chunky zipper that never got clogged with dust, and you can get in there. On the new design, it's gonna be something more like this. And the same process to get it closed. So it's not nearly as quick to get in and out of. Other than that, I really like the construction and fully expect it to hold up just as long as my previous one or longer. So yeah, that's gonna be the biggest difference between the two, but this new bag feels super durable. I know the old one is because I've unfortunately crashed in it and it held up just great and I still continued to use it. Honestly, for me in my use case, I probably will still end up using the original quite a bit, just because that zipper is super fast to get in and out of. But with this new one, you get a lot of the same adjustments, the same features as far as setting and sizing everything. And other than the roll top design, it's largely going to be the same backpack. Otherwise, just like the backpack before it, the inside is kind of meant to be a bit cavernous. So you have one large compartment. You can kind of compartmentalize things on your own if you want to, or you can just use it the way it is. Largely going to be the same experience, except for the roll top design. But if waterproofing is what you need, the Kriega R25 V2 is probably what you're going to want to look at.